On December 7, 2010, Eurosif launched the Emerging Markets Theme Report with research provided by sustainability rating agency and researcher Inrate, a member affiliate of Eurosif. The report provides an overview on sustainability trends in emerging market economies, and it discusses environmental, social, and governance (ESG) risks and opportunities for investors seeking long-term returns in those regions. A steering committee comprised of representatives from Bank Saracen, Robeco, ECPI, and Pictet Asset Management provided their expertise and input to help shape this report. On the occasion of the report launch, Inrate organized a sustainability breakfast where Mr. Philippe Spichet, CEO of Inrate, presented the main findings of the report in a discussion moderated by Eurosif's Sophie Ram, Head of Research. Mr. Ari Borg, General Manager of Brazilian paper pulp production company Fibria, talked about the opportunities and challenges faced by companies operating in emerging market economies. Dr. Gerhard Wagner, Senior Portfolio Manager at Swiss Conto, provided insights from a fund manager perspective, and particularly how best to combine financial and ESG aspects for a sustainable economic growth in the emerging markets. The Emerging Markets Report discusses ESG integration and reporting by companies operating in emerging markets and the increasingly significant role that these economies play due to their rapid economic growth and their large populations. The report shows that among emerging markets, South Africa and Latin American companies tend to be the most advanced in the integration of ESG issues. Although corporate disclosure on sustainability is present in 9 out of 10 companies in the emerging markets, this figure drops when it comes to external verification or the adoption of standardized guidelines. The report shows that while 42% of emerging market companies support the adoption of environmental policies, they indeed still remain weaker on the implementation and the progress tracking. Pressure on emerging market companies is expected to grow as these economies play an increasingly important role in international issues around sustainability. Finally, the report points to a series of practices that might help guide investors in order to shape and develop their investment practices in emerging markets around ESG issues. For example, existing company ESG disclosure and reporting initiatives such as the CDP, the GRI, or OECD, to name a few, can be useful tools for investors to facilitate the development of local corporate stakeholder capacities. Indeed, ESG disclosure and reporting by companies is gaining momentum all over the world as policymakers put together efforts with market actors on this topic. Just recently, in the month of December 2010, Eurosif was invited by the European Commission to provide input on the shaping of future EU policy around ESG disclosure for investors and companies. Highlights from this meeting can also be found on the Eurosif website. Please stay tuned.